Okay, first thing I want to talk about is new vocabulary term. Okay, the x value that results in the function equaling 0 is called b0. Guys, it's just a fancy way of saying the x-intercept, right? Okay, when your equation equals 0, don't our equations usually equal y? Don't we say y equals or whatever? Okay, when that's 0, so when it equals 0, that's your x-intercept. So what would my 0 be on this first graph? 0. -3. So it's your x-intercept. Okay, 0 is just your x-intercept. So what's my x-intercept on this one? And then that one? 0. Okay, that's all it is. Yeah, it's where the x equals 0. Yeah. So knowing that, we're here. Okay, we're going to do math today we're not going to use a calculator for graphing today. Now, moving forward, will you have a calculator? Yes. But I want you to understand the why. Y'all will learn that a lot of the stuff we do is so you understand it, and then moving forward, like, we'll throw the calculator back into it, okay? So first things first here, we have this equation. So 3x minus 6. I'm going to do -1, 0, 1, 2. I just picked 4 points, or 4 x's that I know would show up on this graph. In the process to find the y, what would I do? Who knows? What could I do? Y'all, if you don't have this paper in front of you, you should come get it. Every day. Yes. Yeah, you're exactly right. We're going to do 3, take out the x, minus 6, and we're going to plug in our x. So -1. So I'm going to kind of fill that in down the line. What's 3 times -1? What's -3 minus 6? -9, you're right. Good job. Okay, so on this one, we're plugging in 0. What's 3 times 0? Come on. Ryan, you're about to lose your chair. You'll have a clipboard and you'll have to stand up. So, never have an excuse. What's 3 times 0? Sorry. 0. And what's 0 minus 6? -6. 3 times 1? 3 minus 6? -3. 3 times 2? 6. And what's 6 minus 6? 0. So from there, we're going to plot those points. So we have x is -1, y is -9. I always think of y as my height, and x is my side to side. Okay, so I'll go side to side, whatever my x is, and then I find the height. So that went down 9, -9. Okay, then I have 0, -6. 0, -6 is here. That's your y-intercept. How do I know that's my y-intercept before I graphed it? Do y'all remember? But how do we know that without graphing it? What's 0? The x is 0. Y-intercept is where x equals 0. Okay, then we have the point 1, -3, 1, -3, and the point 2, 0. Your ID badge makes a really nice straight edge. So we're gonna draw our line. And what is this point? Bless you. What do we call this point? Where y is 0. It was this point. It's our x-intercept. What's the new vocabulary word we just learned? Starts with Z. 0, it's our 0, and I know that because y equals 0. So my x-intercept, bless you, is 2. My y-intercept was -6. And what's my slope? 3. Remember, your slope is always what's touching x. Everybody okay with that? Okay, well, there's even less math we have to do on this next one. So we're not going to do the process table on this next one. We're going to use our y equals mx plus b, okay? Everybody okay with that one? Okay, let's look at the next one. So on this one, I know y equals mx plus b. So what does m stand for? Slope. And what is my slope here? My slope is -1/2. What does b stand for? The y-intercept. What is my y-intercept? Okay, so this is what I'm going to tell you m and b stand for. Are you ready? Slope and y-intercept is the right answer, but when graphing, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say b stands for begin, because this is where we begin, our y-intercept. Okay, and m is how we move. I don't know if that's really why they used m and b. That's just what I made up. Actually, Miss L made it up, but I just go with it. Okay, so we're going to begin with our y-intercept. So on my y-axis, where am I putting a point? At +4. Everybody okay with that? From there, my slope isn't just rise over run like we've been doing the last couple days. Now, is this one going to go up 1 or down 1? Down, because it's negative. So my slope is negative, so I'm going to go down 1. And I'm going to tell you right now, the bottom number, we're always going to go right to begin with, okay? There are times we will go left, and I'm going to show you that in a second, but we always start off going to the right, okay? So we're going to go down 1, right 2. So down 1, right 1, 2, and I put a point. Okay, so I'm going to go down 1, right 1, 2, and I'm going to put another point. Do it again, down 1, right 1, 2, down 1, right 1, 2. I could technically go one more, down 1, right 1, 2. Now, what if we needed a pretty point on this side? Did I go that way when I was going right? No, so we can do opposite, opposite. What's the opposite of down 1, right 2? What's the opposite of down? Up. So we could go up 1, and what's the opposite of right 2? Left 2. So this is our opposite. You have to do the double opposite. So up 1, left 1, 2. Did it follow the straight line pattern? Yeah, so then we did it right. If it ever doesn't follow the straight line pattern, we mess something up, okay? So I can go up 1, left 1, 2. And I think that's enough points. So I'm going to use my straight edge, and we're going to connect the dots. Everybody okay with that? Okay, from there I'm going to fill in a table with that graph. Okay, I don't need the process. And I'm just going to pick a pretty point on this side. So a -2, what point is that? And my x is -2. Somebody said it. What's my y? 5. Okay, what about when my x is 0? 4. Good job. And then 2 and 4. Why did I not do 1 or -1 or anything like that? Were there pretty points at that when x was 1 or -1? Look, when x is 1, is there a pretty point there? No, so that's why we didn't pick those x values. Okay, what x value resulted in the function equaling 0? What's the 0? And what is it on this graph? The x-intercept. X-axis, 8. Okay, flip it over. So same concept. However, which one of these is my slope? -2. Now, which one of these is my y-intercept? +10. So I have enough information now to graph it. So I'm going to begin at 10. Now here's my question. We always want slope to be in a fraction. How do I write a whole number as a fraction? Over 1. Yeah, I'm just going to put a 1 on the bottom. So to move, am I going to go up or down? Down, and then remember, always right. So down 2, right 1. And you should have put your first point at 1, 8. Down 2, right 1. Down 2, right 1. Okay, I'm going to use my straight edge. I just went past my x-axis, and I'm going to use my straight edge. Okay, and again, I'm going to do the point 0, 1, 2, and then I'm going to do 5. We kind of skipped around. Okay, when x is 0, what's my y? No, 10. Remember, that's our b. This point is our b. Okay, at 1, what is my y? 8, 2. What about 5? 0. Good job. This is my x-intercept or my 0. So then it says, what is the 0 of the function? Well, we just labeled that. What is it? Yeah, it's just our x-intercept, and that is 5. Okay, this last one, I want y'all to start on your own. Ready to go. Start the last one on your own. Okay, we should have began at 1. Our B is 1. Okay, and my slope is negative 2/3, which all of y'all had labeled correctly or graphed correctly. So I'm going to begin always on my y-axis, and my slope is negative, so I'm going to go down 2, always right. So down 2, right 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to do at least one point the opposite direction. So what would be my double opposite? What's the opposite of down 2? Up 2. And what's the opposite of right 3? Yeah, so we're going to go up 2, left 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do one more, up 2, left 1, 2, 3, and draw my straight line. Remember, our lines are going all the way across our graph, not just where we plotted points. So see how I go from one edge to the other? Yes? Okay, make sure you draw your line all the way across. Okay, I'm going to pick an x value of negative 3, 0, 3, 6. Now here is a question I have. Is my 0 here a pretty point? What's a 0? Who remembers? X-intercept. Is our x-intercept going to be a pretty point? No. Okay, so I usually won't ask you what the 0 is. And if I did, it's usually an estimate. Well, if we had to estimate what it would be, what would you say? Between 1 and 2, right? Okay. So what is my y when x is negative 3? Negative 3 went up 3. 0 is 1. 3 is negative 1. And 6 is negative 3. Okay, then it says which of these is true. Well, remember, these are just a fancy way of writing a point. So negative 6, comma 3. Well, I only put a positive 6, comma 3. So let's do negative 6. Did that go up only 3? Is that point on my line? So is this true? No. This is asking about the point 12, 7, which do we see that? No, so we're going to come back to that. This one is asking about the point 18, negative 11, which again, do we see that? So we're going to talk about it. Well, here's my question. 12, 7. If I go over 12, up 7, is my pink line anywhere near that? So do we even need to plug that one in? Does that one make sense at all? No. Now, 18, negative 11 might make sense. Okay, we don't know. So this one we actually have to plug in to prove. So remember, this is my x. So I can take my equation, which is over here, and I can rewrite it without x. Okay, and what am I going to plug in for x? 18. Now, if you're like me, that is not math I want to do in my head. So we're going to do it in the calculator. So I'm just going to type this in my calculator, and I get, so I can do the keyboard. There we go. So negative 2 divided 3, parentheses 18, plus 1. Is it plus 1? Okay. And that equals negative 11. Is that what I wanted it to equal? So is this a true statement? Yes. I just want to make sure we covered everything. We talked about zeros. Yeah, we're good. Okay.